Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube. And this one is a special one. Well, it's going to be special series because I just got invited to the Arnold's USA in Ohio. I am so happy. And I'm on prep. So here we go again. I did keep my body in a certain position because I knew that if I did get invited, I'll have to go straight on to prep. So we did stay in a really good place. I have never been this ready, this far out. So, you know, everything is progress. So I am super excited to get things cranking. And I am going to show you today my shoulder workout. Right, before we start our shoulder workout, I actually need a coffee. I started a ridiculous time today, 4 a.m., but we're gonna get through as best as we can. Oh, thank you. As I said, you went hard on this one. Thank you. So, cheers. That is so good. So what I do is if I do have a coffee, I don't have coffee every day, by the way. I mainly drink tea, as you know, but today I needed a coffee. And if I do get a coffee, they make me a special one, which is mixed with protein as well. So I get my protein and I get my coffee. How fun is that? Oh, I thought while we're here, I'll just show you our meals. So we actually have meals here, and they also do supply me. So Passion Fit Food supplies my meals. They custom make my meals for my prep. So I am forever grateful because I can't at the moment eat these. And they also have whole bunch of other stuff. So they have your isolate proteins, your whey proteins, vegan protein, creatine. You can even get your multivitamins. You've got, you know, protein bars galore. Here's the vitamins. And you can buy your cream of rice. There's other things I probably missed out. And you have all the equipment as well. So here we are. We are fully stocked up in this gym. And finally, after all that, let's hit shoulders. So first of all, I'm going to warm up. I always warm up. So I normally warm up with a lightweight or a band. But today we're going to warm up with a weight. So I just do some circles. Right, so on here we're doing a drop set. So it's 3 times 10, and I have 3 sets of that to do. So that's in total, I do believe 90. My maths is right. So yeah, first exercise, and then after that you start to really step it up a notch. Right, now onto a shoulder press. So when it comes to shoulder press, the rep range is going to be 15 to 8. So I'll start with 15, 12, 10, and 8 to finish. Everything is pretty much 4 sets except for the first exercise, although that was a drop set of 30. I think I'm on 20s. Let's see. Going up to 22.5. So, what's that in pounds? So pounds, I've realised, I'm used to now working in pounds as well, which is quite confusing. I really do wish the world was uniform. We use the same metrics, but we don't. It's so funny, when I used to go to the US, I used to just pick up every single weight in the gym. They made my workouts extra long because I just did not know what the conversion was until I decided, you know what, Google's your best friend. I don't know why I didn't do that in the first place, but I got to know that gym very, very well. But yeah, so it's actually like double, 2.2, something like that to be precise. So for example, if you're normally on 20 kg, I'll be on roughly 40 pounds. Give or take. My arms have died. Woo. So that was my last set. Clearly I went to failure. So sometimes that happens. Last week I had I would say a stronger shoulder day, but this week I've done a lot of my fitness routine, which I'm super excited, by the way, to show you in, well, end of February. And that really does take a toll, because if I'm doing a lot of handstands and push flies and all of that, I just use my shoulders, really. So if I do that quite intense in the morning, I feel like I'm not as strong on my shoulders, but I still get a really good workout. So either way, I'm going to failure, and that's what you need in order to recruit muscle, or to keep muscle in my case right now. So now we're on to incline, barbell, gosh, what's it called again? Chest. Anyways, we're doing that. You're gonna see the movement in a minute. So I have 3 more sets of that, and then that also exhausts me because I just did the shoulder press. Although we're hitting a slightly different angle and we're hitting more the chest, it does still use a little bit of the shoulders. But yeah, it's a good one because it makes sure that my shoulders and my chest go to absolute failure. Okay, so with this exercise, I'm meant to go moderate today, by the way. So you're not meant to go absolutely maxed out on this workout. And also, I did the incline bench press earlier in the week already, and that was a higher rep range, so that was 12 to 15. So now I'm only doing 8 at the moment. Still 4 sets, but doing 8. And also is after gymnastics, shoulders, and then obviously onto the bench. So I am very exhausted at this point, but it will make me very strong for my routine. And at the moment, I have quite a few press-ups, which is a mandatory in fitness to do a press-up in your routine. So if I do this, I should be feeling a lot more stronger towards the end of my routine because I have a certain amount of exercises I have to do that uses my shoulders and my chest at the same time. So training like this will only be a positive. And we've done that one. So, because I don't have a spot, I'm not going to risk it. If I feel like I'm going to drop the weight on myself, I will pause and then finish my reps. So I just finished doing my rear delts and now we're on to front raises. Again, all moderate weight, focusing on tension and making sure that I do full reps as much as possible. So as you can see, when I feel like I was about to do a half rep or so, I would just stop. So the whole point is full rep range in terms of how I am pressing up and down in my shoulders. And again, I'm not trying to recruit muscle anymore. I'm just at a stage where I'm just refining at the moment. That is a wrap for this workout. Hope you enjoyed. I am going to do a lot more of this so you can see different body parts. At the moment, I don't train some of my body parts, so, you know, it can be a bit repetitive. But, you know, it's still challenging, and it's just what I need at this point in time. So I always say, make sure you know the rules. If you are starting out, make sure you know the rules in your category, the criteria, what you need to match, what you need to gain or lose. You know, in my part, biceps are bicepping, is that a word? And my triceps. So I don't train these anymore directly. Obviously, I'm still doing the movements, so I don't need to, again, recruit any more muscle whatsoever. In fact, I'm trying to shrink it somehow. But I can shrink that by bringing up my shoulders a bit more. You know, there's things you can do in order to combat. I would say genetically, I'm more able to grow my biceps and triceps than my shoulders, for example. So me not working this and then making this a little bit more packed off will hopefully make this look smaller, we hope. So far, actually, it looks like something's happening. It is very small progress, but I always say progress is progress. And yeah, I don't train traps, I never train them. But all the handstand movements, you know, they're gonna stay there. So everything for me is to try and alleviate my traps, you know, as much as possible when I do movements. Because often or not, you know, people will automatically bring their traps into a movement. However, because again, genetically, my traps grow, I need to be very mindful of that. And I've been from the beginning, actually. At one point, I was called traps. That's all I had. Didn't have any legs, didn't have nothing. So I said to myself, I wanted to not be called traps. And one day I woke up and nobody called me traps. So I was super happy about that. So yeah, here we are. So the only things I actually train, I don't train quads directly, secondary movement or movements that I need in my fitness routine at the moment. Hamstrings and glutes, I absolutely hammer to death. Shoulders, of course, as you can see, a bit of chest, and back. We go all out and back because, I don't think you can have too much lats. So here we are. And as I said, this is going to be another series. So stay tuned. I want to be mixing things up this time. I want to show you more of my life outside of the gym as well, just so you can see that I do a lot of other things other than training. So I have my businesses as well. I also do modeling and filming. I'm getting really into like the acting, advertisement, commercial side of things as well, which I'm forever grateful for. So stay tuned for that because things are going to be heating up with that in the new year, which I'm so excited for you to follow. And then obviously I have my daughter as well, who is a budding gymnast. She's on the elite squad at the moment, and she is at the pinnacle. So she has gone up a level into the international phase, and she'll be battling it out next year along with myself. So you got to stay tuned for all of that. And remember to share, like, and subscribe. See you next time.